The goal of the Save Our Indian River Lagoon program is to reduce water pollution quickly and cost-effectively. This means looking for where the biggest differences can be made as soon as possible. Most of the nutrient pollution in the lagoon is from diffuse sources, like you and me, from the way that we live. Our fertilizer, lawn chemicals and grass clippings, our pet waste, our septic systems, our leaky sewer pipes, our excess irrigation, our car care, including car wash water, fluid leaks and emissions, and much, much more. So, if pollution is everywhere, from all of us, where do we intercept it? Turkey Creek receives pollution from 300 miles of drainage canals in Palm Bay, West Melbourne, and Melbourne. It's the largest Indian River Lagoon tributary by volume in Brevard. As the largest tributary, Turkey Creek delivers the largest amount of pollutant load, with an impact that stretches far beyond Palm Bay. Fishermen have witnessed dirty water from Turkey Creek discharges flowing north past Melbourne and O'Galley, up the Indian River past Dragon Point, and up the Banana River. How do we reduce the discharge of pollution from Turkey Creek? It requires collaboration with multiple agencies and jurisdictions on multiple fronts. This collaboration began before the half-cent sales tax, but has been expanded and accelerated with lagoon tax funding. The biggest collaboration involves the St. John's River Water Management District, the Melbourne-Tillman Water Control District, Brevard County, and a state grant, all supporting the C1 Rediversion Project.
Today we're out at Sawgrass Lake Water Management Area. We're about 10 or 12 miles west of the Indian River Lagoon. And behind me you'll see some pumps out here that are pumping water into this area that we call Sawgrass Lake Water Management Area. All of the canals in Palm Bay eventually reach the C1 canal. What that means is you have billions of gallons of fresh water going into an estuarine system. And not only that, that fresh water is stormwater, which means it has nitrogen and phosphorus in it. And those fuel algae blooms. And we're all familiar with the algae blooms in the Indian River Lagoon. Thanks to this project, we have removed roughly 9,000 pounds this year of phosphorus that would have gone into the Indian River Lagoon and 100,000 pounds of nitrogen. And although it ends up here, it's not hurting the St. John's River because the plants here are naturally filtering the water. So we're supplementing the flows in the St. John's River, which is a good thing, putting it back where it belongs.
To summarize, in 2018, this project directed 20 billion gallons, 55% of the water volume and its pollutant load, west through a treatment marsh to the St. John's River. Melbourne-Tillman Water Control District, with assistance from the St. John's River Water Management District, now uses a harvester instead of herbicides to remove aquatic weeds that contribute to flooding. This removes nutrients that would otherwise fuel algae blooms. Melbourne-Tillman Water Control District has installed floating booms to catch floating plants and litter. St. John's River Water Management District has installed top-opening gates at the MS1 weir structure to hold back muck that used to discharge from the canals into Turkey Creek. The City of Palm Bay, funded by Save Our Indian River Lagoon Trust funds, is upgrading the quality of their reclaimed water. Currently, the reclaimed water distributed for irrigation has more nutrients than grass can absorb, so don't add more fertilizer and don't water too much. Lagoon Trust funds are being used to scrub nutrients out of the reclaimed water so that it will no longer exceed what the grass can use. The City of Palm Bay, funded by Save Our Indian River Lagoon Trust funds, is extending sewer service to the most polluting lots and neighborhoods along Turkey Creek and the lagoon. The City of Palm Bay, funded by Save Our Indian River Lagoon Trust funds, constructed a pond to trap and filter stormwater pollution. The City of Palm Bay, funded by Save Our Indian River Lagoon Trust funds, will be planting a living shoreline with mangroves and spartina grasses and restoring filtering oysters to the bay. A large collaboration of Brevard County Boating and Waterways, the Florida Legislature, FEMA, Save Our Indian River Lagoon Trust funds, Florida Inland Navigation District, Florida Institute of Technology researchers, and the city partnered to dredge muck from Turkey Lake and Turkey Bay, improving oxygen, water clarity, and reducing muck impacts on lagoon water quality.
We are here at the Turkey Creek Dredge Material Management Area. As you can see behind me, That is the slurry coming from the dredge. They're pumping the muck material. This is all part of our Save Our Indian River Lagoon program, and this is one of many projects that is currently underway.
All these projects and partners, manpower, commitment, and Save Our Indian River Lagoon trust funds are working together to deliver the first major improvements for a healthier Indian River Lagoon.